Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So first up, I will apologize if you hear a little bit of noise in the background. There's something happening I have no control over. That's fine. We're just going to get into it. This was a good week. This was the sales from June 25th to July 1st, and it was the best week I have had in quite a while. A few weeks ago, I did hit $852, so it was close. But I'm just scrolling back here on my sheet, scrolling back, and this is the second best week I have had this year so far. So back on the week of February 25th, I had $1,020 in sales, and so that was my best week of the year so far. This week was $887.26, so a huge rebound from a couple of really slow weeks there in mid-June, and yeah, I mean, you're just popping right back up. So I credit a lot of this to going in, lowering some prices on some old listings, just kind of revitalizing some old listings, doing deals, making some good bundles on Poshmark. And then I did also have a couple of local sales that didn't have any fees associated with them, so that was good. Like one was a Facebook Marketplace sale, and one I sold a video game to a friend. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty good, like I said. So $887.26 in sales. Out of that, after fees and whatnot, the income is $670.51 for a net profit for the week of $469.11. That is a 52.9% margin. Altogether, I sold, I think it's 36 items or 36 sales. Like I said, there were a couple of quantities in a couple of these, but in any case, it was great. It was up. So Poshmark had 19 items going out. It's been my shining star so far. So here we go. Let's just dive into some of these items. I'll try to run through these pretty quick because it's a lot. All right, so we have this Lane Bryant, this linen blend, like a utility shirt. This would have cost me $6.04. I sold it for $24 on Poshmark, and my net profit $9.20. I sold this Pokemon Pikachu gold-plated card. You would have seen a recent community thrift, like a yard sale and thrifting video. I picked these up for $5 a piece. I sold this on eBay for $22.50 plus shipping. The buyer actually did overpay a little bit on shipping, only because I was able to get an exclusive discount. So I took advantage of that on my shipping cost. I ended up with a profit of $18.87 on that one. Next was this New With Tags Athleta Coastal Luxe sweater. I had accidentally talked about this one in the last video. This I did pay $14.89 for it new, sold it for $59.72, and my net profit on that item was $31.84. Now we've got the Shining Force 2 Sega Genesis game. This and the next thing that I grabbed, I paid $25 for in total. This game alone, the Shining Force Sega Genesis game, I sold for $52.50 plus shipping on top. So my net profit on that was $30.31. And then the second game that I got was this Adventures of Batman and Robin for Sega Genesis, and I sold that for $25 to a friend. So this sale covered the cost of the two games, and then I was able to sell that other one for $52.50. So I'm up $30 in total on that. So that's really good. Actually, no, I'm up in total $42.81 between the two sales. All right, now we've got this Vineyard Vines women's button-up shirt. This cost $6.04. I did sell this pretty cheap on eBay, $14.87, because I've had it for a long time. I wanted to get rid of it. I only made a couple of dollars on this one. I don't care. It was old. Let's move it. I got my money back plus $2. I won't buy it again. I got these Eddie Bauer gray hiking pants. Same deal. These have been kicking around for a little while. Bought these for $7.19, sold for $20 on Poshmark. No, it wasn't on Poshmark. It was a free shipping on eBay. My profit on that was only $3.99, so it wasn't even a double up. That's okay. I made some money. These Athleta Cabo Tide linen capris. These were $7.19 cost. I sold for $25 on Poshmark. very quickly within a couple of days. Probably could have got more, but that's all right. Net profit of $12.81. This New with Tags Colorado Avalanche hat is one of the hats that I bought in that huge lot. Not huge, but you know, a decent lot of like 20 hats or something at $1 a piece. I'm wearing one right now. I'm not even a huge Oilers fan, but it was a fitted one. This one actually wasn't New with Tags, and it's fitted. Fits my head perfectly, very comfortable, and it also covers up this mess of hair I've got going on right now for this video. So I paid $1, sold it for $17, and yeah, so my net profit was $12.05. All right, the other two Pokemon Gold cards sold. These were both Jigglypuffs, one in a blue box, one in a red. So cost of goods was $10, sold for $40, and the buyer paid shipping to send this on Facebook Marketplace to the next province over. My ship cost was actually $21.60. They paid $20, so my net profit was $28.40. That's not bad at all. This Pokemon I Choose You VHS, I picked this up at a bag sale or a lot sale or something, probably for about like 10 cents. I've got it in here as a cost of goods of $1. I'm not sure why I did that, because I know this would have been less, but in any case, it did only sell for like $5.87, but it was plus shipping here in Canada. You know, shipping that, I charged $19.99. I was able to get it for just less than that. I made like $4 profit. That's all right. New with Tags Coors Light hat going out, and yeah, another $1 sale or $1 buy cost, sold for $19.99 plus $2.99 shipping, and my profit on that was $15.55. Decided to list a few of my video games that I'm just, you know, in all actuality, just not going to play. I mean, Guitar Hero Metallica for the Wii is a game I would probably want to play a lot, but I really don't have time to get into these like music games and stuff a lot. I like Metallica, I'm a big fan, but I'm probably just going to choose to listen to them. And when I say I'm a big fan, I mean the old stuff. I'm old enough to know what good Metallica is, but in any case, that's a different conversation. I paid $5 for this last year or so. I did put that in here as a cost of goods. I mean, even though this came from my own personal collection, I sold it for $40, and you know, so my net profit on that after shipping and fees was $24.63, and that's if I include that $5 buy cost originally. Okay, this Geographical Norway hoodie, this was a Salvation Army find one time, well, I don't know, a few months ago for $2.50. I sold it for $24.81 plus shipping, and my net profit on that was $15.45. Now the Lane Bryant item, this was this linen studded skull shirt, kind of like a, you know, Dia de Muertos kind of a thing. Day of the Dead, and $5.18 buy cost for t-shirts. I sold it for $21. My profit on that was $11.62. These J. Jill denim ankle pants in a 14 and a tan. I think these ones had raw hem as well. I'm filming this, not actually looking at the photos, but I'm thinking this was a raw hem one. In any case, $7.19 buy cost. I've had them quite a while, so I sold them for $17 on Poshmark. I lowered the price, and they sold relatively quickly after that. I did make $5.86 in net profit, so not quite a double up, but I'll still take it. This Harley Pocono, Pennsylvania shirt, $5.18 buy cost, sold for $16. Really just a $6.87 profit on that, but it's okay, it moved pretty quickly. These New with Tags Eileen Fisher 2X velvet pants. These I've had for a while, but I knew the right buyer was going to have to come along. I paid $7.19 for these, and I sold these for $89 on Poshmark. And I think I had discounted shipping in there as well. So overall, my net profit on that was $60.12. I mean, that's a huge item to really boost the week. And I knew they would sell for good money eventually. I think I did have them listed around 100, maybe even 110 near the beginning, but I did recently lower them, and sure enough, they sold. These And One red shorts, these were a black font, size medium. These were a Salvation Army pickup for, I think, $2.50. That's what I've got in here, but I honestly don't remember. I've had them for a long time, probably because they're a medium. I actually considered keeping these for myself. I had lowered the price down, and then I ended up selling them. So I did make $2.55, so I did double up on them. It just took a long time to scrape $2.55 of profit. So probably we'll stick to the larger sizes. I have sold some and one stuff and done pretty well with it, but it doesn't move quickly and for great money, but it does need to be the big sizes. Okay. Here's one where I messed up. This is the first time it's happened to me. I've sold 336 items on Poshmark. You know, I've earned over $7,200 on Poshmark. And I sold an item that I did not have any longer. I sold a J. Jill tank, new with tags tank top, about 3 weeks ago on eBay, and I forgot to delist it from Poshmark. So this woman created a bundle of 5 items, and I was pumped. I mean, you know, like not like huge value items, but I made a good offer. I want to move bundles of 5 items. Of course I do. So $100 for the 5 items at $20 a piece. And then as soon as I started like going through to like organize myself, I was like, oh crap, I don't have that tank top. So I went back to her, I sent her a message right away, like within 2 minutes, and said, hey, I messed up. I don't have the tank top, which I think in my closet was listed for around $24, $25 or something. I was like, if you want to just pick out any item at all that, from my closet, you know, like maybe $40 or under, by all means go ahead and I'll sub it in. Unless you want to cancel and do the whole thing, but you just tell me what you want to sub in if you want to go that route, and I will of course just, you know, like get something up to $40 or whatever. And so she created a new bundle with 2 other items and was like, look, you know, I don't really care which one, feel free, surprise me, like I'm more than happy with this. I like either of these, so go ahead and surprise me. So I am surprising her. I'm going to send both. Actually, I did mail those out yesterday, I believe, so I sent her both items. But in any case, for $100, she gets 6 items instead of the 5, and those items are this J. Jill wherever floral top, this J. Jill belted cardigan, another floral top. It's like a button-up though in J. Jill. She did get these Lily Pulitzer shorts that were only listed for about a day or 2, but the other 3 items had been listed for a while. And then the 2 things that she picked out was this giant cycling jacket and this LL Bean purple plaid hoodie. So yeah, again, I mean, I've had those other items for quite a while, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give her both. I don't even care, like that's my bad, I'm making it up to her. So altogether, let's see, I mean, I still made profit on this, that's the thing. I sold those 6 items in a bundle, and I still made $36.35 in net profit. So I really can't complain about that. I made a mistake, but she's happy. She's going to get an extra item. I'm happy. I've made money, and I've moved some old stuff. So own your mistakes, guys. It sucks. It happens. Don't get defensive about it. Just own it. All right. Another little bundle here on eBay. This was a guy who purchased 3 golf shirts. One of them is this FootJoy XL. This shirt, man, seriously, this shirt like messed with my eyes. This white with these purple stripes. I don't know why, but even in the thrift store when I first saw it, it kind of made me feel a little bit weird. Like it felt like I was looking into that hypnosis spiral. Like it was hard for me to even photograph this shirt. I had to like kind of squint and do it with one eye and take the photos of this shirt. Like seriously, no lie, it just completely effed me up in the head, and I don't know why. But anyway, sold that. These cost me $5.18 each, and I sold them each for $22. So it was this FootJoy, then there was this Peter Millar Summer Comfort in his white and black stripes. Both of those were pretty quick flips. And then there was this Tiger Woods, this Nike Tiger Woods collection, gray polo. I did have that one a little bit longer, but I had on eBay free shipping for those because they would fit letter mail. Only cost me about like $4 each to ship. So I kind of had that built into my price. But because they loaded the 3 together, instead of sending out 3 separate letter mail packages, I was like, you know what, I'll just combine these and I'll put them in a small rate box. So I did end up covering a little bit of extra shipping cost, but I still made like $17 in net profit. So it was a quick, easy flip to turn $15.54 into 32 something or whatever. So went ahead with that. Okay, next up was this Adidas Climacool Holy Cross Crusaders shirt. I had accidentally picked up a Holy Cross pair of shorts from Adidas before last year. I was actually going to pick up a pair of shorts for myself for running, and then got home and realized, hey, what's this symbol? What the hell's this? It's Holy Cross Crusaders, some kind of like Christian school or something in New England area. In any case, those shorts sold well, so I saw this shirt, was like, yeah, I'll pick that up and try it. Bought for $5.18, sold it for $17.50, and yeah, a net profit of $9.79, so can't complain there. We got one more hat going out. This was a New with Tags Winnipeg's Jet hat. Winnipeg Jets, again, $1 buy cost. This sold for $15, and the buyer paid $2.99 for shipping, which would have just been letter mail, untracked, snail mail. But I actually tried out a new feature, so I'm gonna have to make a new shipping video. Canada Post has just come to an agreement with eBay on this thing called Expedited Light, or Expedited Parcel Light, or whatever that is, and it basically under 200 grams, which is like, it's under half a pound by a little bit. It's like 0.4 pounds or something. Anyway, 200 grams is the limit, and it can only be a certain size as well, but the hat did just fit. For $8, I was actually able to send this tracked and expedited to Ontario from Nova Scotia. So I paid the extra $5 in shipping cost because I wanted to test that out and just do it the once and see how it worked. And yeah, no problem at all there. And I'm still profiting $6.04 off of that hat because, again, it was $1 buy cost. Yeah, I could have made $11. I've made a bunch off these hats already. I wanted to do this for me, so this was a $5 test anyway. And yeah, buyer will get it sooner and expedited. So that's cool. All right, next up was this Bowden Silk Blend Green Floral Blouse. This would have cost $6.04, sold it for $22.50. Buyer paid 11 something in shipping, and that's what it cost me, so my net profit on that was $11.18. And I am seeing, as I'm filming this, I had an email pop up that I just got an offer on a game that I have listed for $50. They offered $30. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to counter offer at $40. All right, next up, Brooks Brothers Italian Yarn Sweater in an XL. And this would have cost me $6.90. I sold it for $33. It did take a while to sell, but sold for $33 on Poshmark. My net profit on that, after fees, and there was discounted shipping on that, $15.57. Next was this pair of capris, this Raffaella by Brax. I have no idea what this brand is. This actually came out of Jamie's closet. This was my girlfriend's article of clothing, and she's just like, yeah, you know, I mean, this looks like it might sell, so instead of just throwing it in a donate bin, yeah, throw it up on eBay and Poshmark, see what happens. So no buy cost, and because she would have thrifted those years ago, so selling price $18, $3.95 fee on Poshmark. We actually earned $14.05 of net profit on that just by selling a piece of old clothing. All right, next, this was another really good one. This was the Nike on-field Eli Manning jersey that I picked up not that long ago, maybe a couple months ago. I paid $5.18 for, sold for $50 on Poshmark, so $10 in fees, 20%, and the net profit on that is $34.82. Last item is this Vineyard Vines, this flag pattern shouldered sweater. This was a cool one, you know, a very nice substantial piece, and Vineyard Vines is kind of hit or miss, but this was a good one, and it was also at Salvation Army, so it only cost me $2.50, and I sold it for $22, and so my net profit was $15.10. So yeah, that was a lot, that was a mouthful. This is going to be a little bit of a longer what sold video, but can't complain about that at all. That was great. There was some good sales in there. Some other ones where I didn't really make as much of a margin, but it balanced out with those higher items. And yeah, I moved a bunch of old stuff. So, you know, I think that I'm probably just going to pay more attention to my old listings and just try to get those moving. $887 in sales, $470 in net profit. Like, that's great. That is great for 1 week, especially just doing this part-time. Like I said, you know, I have a full-time job. I do 40 hours at my regular job, and I might put in, you know, 10 to 15 hours on reselling, depending. Maybe it's a little bit more if we've sourced a couple times, but so, I mean, to net profit 470 and probably like 15 hours for the week, that's like $30 an hour. So that's amazing. Yeah, so looking forward to see where the numbers end up this week. I'm filming this on a Wednesday, so there would have been Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And so far, I'm at about 240 in sales. So, you know, beginning of the week is usually a little bit slow, though. So we got a couple days left. We'll see where it ends up. But yeah, that's it. So, any questions, comments about any of that, please leave it down in the comments below. And we will see you in the next video, guys. Peace.